See what we're doing? Hey, this is Swazi. I'm getting ready to cook some steak. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna taste like the chef cooked it in the restaurant. And before we get started, I'm gonna prep the oven so a lot of splashes won't mess up the stove. Okay, now before you get started, you gotta cover the oven rack with aluminum foil. Okay, so when the steak is sizzling, it won't mess up the bottom of the stove too much, and you won't have to do that much cleaning. So I'm putting it back in, and we're gonna get ready to cook the steak. Okay, I'm ready to get the steak going. But the first thing before you start cooking the steak, you gotta get this pan. I like this kind of pan. What do you call this pan? But anyway, you gotta put some oil on the pan. I'll show you what you do. Put some oil and get the pan nice and lubricated. Okay, a nice pan. Okay, now what you do with this pan, you're gonna put it in the oven for about 20 minutes. Okay, at 400, no, broil. We're gonna have it at broil temperature. And they're gonna sit in the oven for 20 minutes. Okay? So we're gonna do that right now. Okay, so while that's in the stove for 20 minutes, we're gonna season the steak. I got a nice T-bone steak. And this is like the best to do for this kind of cooking. Okay, I'm back. We get ready to season up the steak. This is a T-bone steak. And this T-bone steak, before you start seasoning it, you gotta put a little oil on it. So, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'll put some oil on it. We're just gonna get it nice and wet. Gonna do it on both sides. Put a little oil on it, not a lot, just wet it up. Okay. Now you gotta get this all off your hand because it's get kind of messy, but this is a little messy time handling the steak. Okay, now we're gonna season this baby. Oh, this stuff is gonna be good. Okay, I got my little sauce I'm gonna put on there. You want to get it pretty good in there. So that's the only thing you're gonna put on there. So you want this damn thing to taste good. Okay, when you do it like that, press down in it. Press down in it, let it get in there, soak it in there. Okay, so you don't want to be wasting it. So you want this good. Okay, you turn this little baby over. Do the same thing. Okay, now rub it in. Press it in. Okay, that's all you need on this steak. That's all you need. Now, when it's ready in 20 minutes, should be around about 10 minutes. I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna show you something else. Okay, now my pan has been in the oven for 20 minutes. Now, when you take this pan out, you better have your gloves on, cause it will burn the hell out of you. Okay, now, you put this fan on, the motor, suck some of this air. Now they cook this steak just like I'm cooking this steak just like they cook in a restaurant, okay? This is how they cook it. Now I'm gonna make the top of the stove, that's gonna be on high, very high, because we're gonna cook this steak 30 seconds on both sides. Okay? So here we go. Now I got a timer. 30 seconds. Okay, I got 30 seconds. Stop.
All right.
Okay, 30 seconds. Hold it. Now I'm gonna cook this side for 30 seconds. Oh, those are they look juicy already. Woo! Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy from my tummy. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Got 30 seconds on that side. Okay, now I'm gonna put it in the oven for 2 minutes. I'm gonna cut this top off, and that's gotta cook for 2 minutes now. So we can come back. Okay, yeah, we getting that steak ready. Let me see, 2 minutes up yet, guys? Let me check. Oh, yeah, pretty much got like 30 seconds left. Then we're gonna turn it over. We're gonna flip it over for another 2 minutes. I'm gonna show you how I do it. So, follow me. Oh, make sure you got these gloves on. These gloves, you gotta have a good mitten. So this thing is hot as hell. Okay, now all we're gonna do is turn this thing over. I'm gonna turn it over. Woo! That looks good. We got another 2 minutes. I'm gonna put this back into the oven for another 2 minutes. So I'll be back. I'll be back with you. Killer house. Come on, guys. Hey, Gail. Let's finish this up. Okay. We flip this over. Let's see what it looks like. Number one, gotta have these gloves. See these gloves? You better have a good mitten. That skillet will burn the hell out of you, okay? No little bullshit rag. A mitten. Okay, now, I gotta let this steak cool off. So I'm gonna bring it over here and let it cool off for a good five or so minutes. No, but I'm gonna cover it up. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do next. First, cut the oven off. You don't need it no more. Okay, now we're gonna cover this steak. Let it marinate for a while. It's ready to eat. When I take this off, we are ready to munch. So we got, 15, 10 minutes, whatever. 10, 15 minutes, you're ready to eat. Okay, now, for our sides, I got a baked potato, I got 2 baked potatoes, and I got some asparagus. Now we're gonna put some oil on the asparagus. A lot, some oil on there. Okay? Then we're gonna season it with salt. I mean, you can do this to your taste. It don't have to be perfect. And then we're going to put it in the oven at 425 for 15 minutes. Okay? So here we go. Roasted asparagus. See you then. Latino dances. Okay, the asparagus is ready to come out. So I'm gonna get the asparagus and the potatoes. They're ready. We got some 2 potatoes, baked potatoes here. Now everything is hot, very hot. So always be aware that this stuff is hot. The pan I took out with the steak, that is still very, very hot. So you can't brush up against it, can't do nothing with it. For about an hour, you need to stay away from it. Period. No accidents. Okay? So we're gonna get this steak dinner together. Now, if you guys want to top this off with a bottle of wine, this Riesling is very good. Goes good with this dinner. So we got wine, we got steak, we got potatoes, we got asparagus. Yummy, yummy, yummy for my tummy. So next time, we'll catch you guys. And this dinner, you might not want to share this with everybody because this tastes so good, okay? You ain't gonna want to get them all your pieces. You're gonna have to make them cook it. Okay? I can't take everything to the grave with me, so I decided to share this with you. Okay? So do this with your friends, and maybe you can share some with me. Okay? So until then, talk to you soon.